I didn't make anything new this week. I downloaded, I posted, or I used the scripts included. I'm going to show you exactly what I used out of my summer social media content pack, as well as let you know how it performed, plus 2 bonus pieces of content that are also included in the pack, and I'm going to let you know how those performed as well. They were really the all-stars of the week. Welcome, my friends, to the Hybrid Ministry Show. All right, so first up, we have the what to do if archetype. This is included in the done for you section of the summer social media pack. And this particular post, if you're watching here on screen, which is why you should definitely be subscribed to our YouTube channel so that you can see some of this stuff, is because this one says what to do if you're feeling anxious. We had a lot of great engagement on this, including some shares. One of our leaders shared the whole carousel to her Instagram story. Why? Because it's relevant to what people are going through. And so here's what's so cool. On Instagram, we had 483 people view the post, 13 likes, 5 shares. And then over on TikTok, we had 151 views with 12 likes. The second post type that you're going to see is the Devo style clip. Now, this one is included in the custom for you section, where I've included scripts and graphics and templates, and depending on what that type of post is, but this particular one, I use one of the scripts that I've included. And so I shot this one in one take. You'll notice I'm in a cutoff because I'm just getting ready to play pickup basketball on Tuesday morning of before staff meeting this week. And so I just still had that outfit on. I grabbed my phone, selfie style video, low pressure, sitting in my office, and then I used the script, like I said, included in the social media pack, and I think it landed perfectly. But best of all, again, if you're watching here on YouTube, check this thing out. I edited this whole thing in the TikTok video editor app, man, and it looks so professional. And here's how it performed on Instagram. We got 179 views, 10 likes. YouTube, 895 views, 4 likes. And then on TikTok, 535 views and 55 likes. Post 3 is another one of the custom for you. This is the transition hook style video. So this one is a vertical piece of content where I include the start of the video, and then here at the very end, it cuts to one of our students in our ministry that's actually acting out the rest of it, where he then stands up and he talks to people about God. And sometimes we invite people to church, sometimes we invite people to events, to Sunday morning, to Wednesday night, or we just simply talk about the importance of leaning in to God and trusting him. But what I want you to see here is, look at this. On Instagram, 427 views, 16 likes. YouTube, 1,686 views, 16 likes. Check this one out. TikTok, only 50 views, 0 likes. Now I want to stop here and talk for a second. What do you do when you experience a post like this? My guess is you've done something like this before. You've tried something before. You've tried your hand at social media and you've gotten a post like this one, right? Here's the thing. Just like basketball, many of you know I'm a huge basketball fan. Just like basketball, you have to trust the process. Sometimes you guard Jokic to the best of your ability and he hits this whirly-do turnaround 3-pointer at the end of the shot clock and it goes in. But all you can do is control what you can control. Get in position, practice and use and do the fundamentals, and just continue to execute. Sometimes it goes well for you and other times not so well. But the fact of the matter is you just got to keep showing up. And that's really the game with social media. And that's what makes it so hard, I think, a lot of times for youth pastors, is to continue to show up when you experience less than encouraging results, kind of like this one, right? And you'll notice this is a clunker, but it's a clunker on TikTok. And that's why I recommend diversifying the platforms that you use. I have analytics from YouTube, I have analytics from Instagram, and I like how both of those performed, even though on TikTok it didn't quite perform how I want it to. But that's okay because I still got over 2,000 views, or at least close to it. I'm doing math in my head on the fly, never a good recipe, but I got over 2,000 views across 2 other platforms, even though I only got 50 on one. Hey, youth pastors, church communications people, would you like to have your social media dialed in for the next 90 days, especially with summer on the horizon. Listen, that's exactly what you're going to get with the summer and seasonal social media pack. It's a new product that I'm rolling out exclusively on my Patreon. It's 3 months of custom strategic content for less than $20. And this is built specifically for busy youth pastors like you who want to stay active on TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube without spending 10 plus hours a month figuring out what to post. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get 50% of the content completely done. It's turnkey, plug and play, post it and go. The other 50% is custom content for you to still shoot. However, I'm going to provide scripts and templates and frameworks so that your face, your students, and your volunteers are who are seen on your social media feeds. This is not just pretty graphics. This is a full-blown social media strategy for the next 3 months designed by someone who knows both youth ministry and digital ministry. So if you're tired of scrambling for the cost of less than a pizza and frankly more nourishing than a pizza, grab the seasonal social media pack today. Oh, and I almost forgot. Patreon members get it for free. All right, post number 4 is the fourth and final one I'm going to share with you today. This one is again from the Done For You section, and this one, man, is so plug and play. I've already created it for you, even though the thumbnail says I created none of these. I created all of these, but I created them for you to take and to do and to download. And I supply all of the different verse texts. And here's how it performed. Instagram, 207 views, 8 likes. YouTube, 1,198 views, 62 likes, 1 comment from @JediJack, which says, I memorized this passage. And then on TikTok, 597 views, 95 likes, 1 comment, 2 saves. The summer social media pack includes 8 different types of videos. I've shared 4 of them with you. 2 of the ones I share with you are from the Done For You section, and 2 of the ones I share with you are from the Custom For You section. The Custom For You are making your social media about you, your leaders, your students, like making you guys the real heroes on your social media. But to channel my inner Billy Mays here, I want to say, but wait, there's more. I also pulled out one of our 7 questions archetypes, and that's included in the bonus section of the content with over 100 different topic type ideas. And on this particular 7 questions, we took it to our studio in our church, and I sat down with 2 of our students, 2 of our high school girls, and they played 7 questions. One of them was thinking of something in their head, and the category was beach item, and she was thinking of beach umbrella, and the other one had to guess. And for that one on Instagram, we had 441 views and 19 likes. On YouTube, we had 227 views, 8 likes. And on TikTok, we had 963 views and 21 likes. We also then, with a couple of our high school boys, sat down and did an NBA drafts section, which I do have words for these guys because nobody included the MVP of the NBA this year, one Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Regardless of that, here's how their post performed on our social media. On Instagram, 500 views, 17 likes, 2 comments, 7 shares. YouTube, 1,244 views, 13 likes. TikTok, 862 views, 36 likes, 3 comments, and 2 saves. And listen, the comments, not always the nicest, especially when you do sports stuff. So just be on the lookout for that. Protect your students, or, I don't know, maybe don't. But here's what I noticed, right? Variety works. You'll notice I share with you 2 from our pack, 2 from Done For You, 2 from Custom, and then 2 of my bonus ideas. All very different varieties. Some spiritual, some not spiritual, some plug and play, some where you have to do a little bit of editing, but every style hits differently. Some are more reflective, some were more scroll stopping, but the big takeaway is that I didn't actually create any of these from scratch. And so, like I said, every single one of these comes straight out of my summer content social media pack. You get it for just $17.99. It's linked down below in the description, which is 3 months worth of your social media strategy. And that's actually only 7 cents per post idea. It's insane value. You would not avoid buying something for 7 cents if it was going to really increase and add so much value to your life. Just look at how it performed on our social channels. These are real results from a real student ministry in Dallas, Texas area. They can be your results too. All you got to do is head over to the link and download those. You will not regret it. Listen, I want you to save actual time this summer for actual ministry. Let me do the work. Let me plan your social media calendar. And hey, I'll see you next week with more info and deep dives like this. And don't forget, as always, my friends, to stay hybrid.